Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of. And of course, today we are back into Medieval Dynasty Season 1, Episode 2 today. And let's see, when we left off last, we were wooing our wife to be up in Gostovia and trying to get some stuff together. So since then, I kind of went out and about and I'm trying to get all the resources together I need for our next little project here. So, yeah, please join me, won't you? Okay, I'll see you in a bit. So here we are heading home here. Pardon me. Now, being your silly little tea-stained crumpet little idiot of a man that I am, I did the Nigel thing, and in the last little bit that I was working on early this morning, I saved the game. I reiterate, I saved the game. Yeah, I did not save the video. So there's about a little under an hour of stuff going on that we're not going to get to see. And that has brought us up to where we are now. Now, in that time, just going for the long swim here, bear with me. In that time, we were back to Gostovia, and we were talking to Hermione, the future ex-wife there, and got her affection up a little higher and whatnot. And like I said before, berries, man. Berries, 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 berries. Pick the berries. You see the berries, pick the berries. Now, that being said, it's a twofold thing because sometimes the berries in the early spring, of course, they're not ripe. However, they do serve a purpose. If you don't need them to consume, you can gather the berries and put them into your compost bin or even just drop them on the ground, if I'm not mistaken. But you put them in the compost bin, they turn to rot. That rot can then be turned into fertilizer for your gardens, of course. So they serve a twofold. One, they feed you and hydrate you, and the other is you can use them for fertilizer, yeah? So that's kind of cool and groovy. A little UFI for the day. But yeah, so we were beep bopping around, nothing too busy. But I was, like I say, we were up to Gostovia. I was talking to Edwin there, trying to get some fertilizer from him and whatnot, and just generally trying to prepare for today's video, if you will. Oh, there you are. Home, home, home again. Yep, yep, and yep. And as you can as you can see, we are slightly overweight. The small circle beside the my pardon me, my health bar and everything over in the left is what I'm trying to say. Shows you that we're a little overweight. Nothing too bad. We'll check that out in a second. I just want to get this meat cooked up here. And we were working on getting wooden bowls together because we needed them for our pottage. Remember, we were saying pottage is good, and all you need is cabbage, meat, a wooden bowl, and water, of course, a water source. Hello, wabbit twap. So yeah, we've been working on getting that skill going. Here we go. We're just going to pop in our first field. I think we're going to plant up a little cabbage because it's late in the season now. So I put in a couple of strips here, say 10 spots. I think I've got 10 cabbage seeds on me, so we'll put in 10 spots and get that all hooked up and ready to go. And then once we go into next season, that cabbage, hypothetically, should be ready to pick. So good timing on that. And eventually, like I say, we'll have villagers to take care of this stuff. But first things first, I need to get myself a wife. And then, as I say, we're going to go look for a permanent kind of place to live. I got a couple of places in mind that I've been toying with. All of them obviously have their pros and cons, you know, certain areas where you've got access to water and a beautiful view, but you may not have access to a you know, a heavy timber area, if you will. You know, you get into these big open areas. Well, it's great for fields, but you know, you got to go halfway across the map to get your supplies. And then, of course, speaking of supplies, depending where you are, is how far you got to travel to various settlements. You know, Gostovia and Denica and all that happy stuff, to be able to sell your wares and buy theirs and all that stuff. Just gonna have a little sleep here, get into the next day. Ba-da-ba. There we go. Okay, and the reason for that is I need to go shopping, and I need for the vendors to be up and about and like that, oot and about, you know. So yeah, we'll head her on over there. There we are, right there across the bridge, and we're gonna head over to Gostovia, I think, and have a little look, see what's going on. Actually, I don't think we're going to go to Gostovia. We're going to head over to Bararo and see what's going on there. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's what we're doing. Sure. What a beautiful morning. Little on the hazy side. First time I seen this, I thought, oh my God, forest fire, we're all going to die. But it's just haze, or early morning haze kind of thing. But yeah, you can have a look here. This is kind of a nice little area up here. It's not exactly what you'd call flat, but it's not a bad little area. You can tell by all the fog, right? But yeah, you can see around. It's open-ish, down in the valley below type of thing, but I don't know that it would be a spot that I would choose per se. It's a little too close to this hamlet here, actually. Yeah, we just want to find ourselves a vendor. The vendor bender. Who we got hanging out here? Okay, oh, there's a vendor over there. Oh, we got one beside me here, so we got two vendors here now.
How are you?
How many spots as you got? Says, you got manure. Looking for fertilizer, sorry. Okay, so a bit of bunch and barter later, and no joy on the fertilizer yet. However, we will work on that. Now you are one of those special vendors I was talking about. So we got, you see this, the necklace, and the dried figs, got the perfume, all that happy stuff. That's what you do when you're flirting and you're trying to win somebody's affection. So you know, you can buy them a little gift. But pretty pricey, I gotta say. But it depends on one's point of view, I guess. Bear with me here, just doing a little organizing. Now, let's have a look at you one more time.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
What would be a good one for Hermione? I gotta learn how to say her name. That's gonna sound great first thing in the morning.
See you soon.
Hi, hon. Call her sweetie for 4 years because you can't remember her name. Here we go. All right, yeah.
Hello.
There you are. You pronounce it. I'm sure somebody can say it with ease, but I'm not one of them. You know, Herman and Nurgilda. Hermenegilda? Oh, we'll just, I'm not sure. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to try and flirt a wee little bit here and get her affection up a little higher. Try and get it up to 100%, and then at that point we'll, pardon me, we'll be able to ask her if she wants to get married. She sure is a flirtatious little thing, and she loves the dark humor. Yeah. She's not afraid to speak her mind, this one. Okay, and what's a good one for you? Let's see. Yeah. Just having a quick read here. There we go. So, again, that's brought it up a wee little bit. And then, as I was saying in my last video, you can do this usually about 3 times, and then they'll go, okay, I gotta kind of think about what you said there. I need time to process. And so you gotta go away for, at least a day anyway, and then, kind of come back and see what is and what ain't. See right there, sorry, I need time to think about what you said and all that good kind of stuff. So that's not
Goodbye.
a negative thing. It just means she wants some time to ponder, how it is. Now, so I can't get
Hello
her
there.
affection
My
up anymore
wares
by
never
talking to
disappoint.
her. So let's just see if we can do it with a trinket here. The perfume. Let's go with the perfume. I don't know if this is a good gift for her or not.
Goodbye.
She'll probably look at it and go, you know, like thanks for nothing or something. Who knows? But for the money it costs, hopefully it does something. Okay, bear with me here.
Hello there.
Hey, honey bunches of oats. So I picked you up a little something. It fell off the back of a truck, Sam. Like this guy I know. He knows a guy. Eh? So you can see what she says. Oh, look, free stuff. So yeah. Oh my gosh. What am I
See
letting
you soon.
myself in for here? Well, okay, so that's about as high as we're going to get her affection for the now. So now we're going to go see our buddy. There you are.
How can I
Tell me
help
you
you?
got what I want,
Whatever you
man.
need, I've got it.
Where are you? Oh, there it is. The gold. The good stuff. Okay, yeah, we don't want quite that much, man. I've only got a tiny little field, and it's early days. Maybe if we take 20 for the now, I think. 20 plots, 20 bits of fertilizer. And he's close enough that, if I need more, I just come back, yeah? And then once I get a barn built and stuff, we're away to the races then, we can make our
Goodbye.
own fertilizer at that point. Okay, so let's boogada boogada. We got the garden plots here all ready to go. Just equip a bag, because you got to have a bag in your hand in order to do anything. And we'll change it up, and we will select. There we are, fertilizer. And there you go. I can see my brother watching this and going, what am I? Just like, he's got this thing about fecal matter. I mean, everybody's got a thing about fecal matter, but he's got a thing about fecal matter. And this would just turn his stomach, man. You touching it with your hands? Are you nuts? And I remember it was picking up dog poop in the yard one day. I'm raking up the leaves and whatnot. And, I just kind of reached down, grabbed the hard stuff, and threw it in the bag. And he said, and he just kind of went off. And I'm like, what? It's fecal matter. It washes off, man. He says, yeah, but it's fecal matter. And he's just like the poor guy, man. I mean, it's not, for him, it's not a joke. For him, it's a real phobia thing, right? To me, it's like, hey, he's my little brother, so, you got to rub it in, right? But, yeah, I don't think he'd like this part. Well, not the fertilizing part, anyway. There you go. But I digress. Okay, so seeding's all done, and we're looking good. Yeah, just go have a little drink of water. There we are. Yeah, I just want to cook up some grub here, get myself prepped. Always good to have some food on hand. Okay, so we're going to nip into the next season rather than sleeping to the next day. We accomplished pretty much all we wanted to do for the now. So now we're into the next season. And flippin' through the magic of video, our cabbage is ready. So yeah, fortuitous timing on the planting of that. Didn't have to wait long at all. Like I say, cabbage is great because you can plant it twice a year, right? Which means 2 harvests a year. So I think it's a spring and then again in the autumn that you can do it. Or you plant and, either way, you know what I mean. Okay, well, we go down here. Diplomacy, yeah. We'll get that one topped off. Okay, so now we just got to refertilize and hoe that all back in, and we'll be ready for the next crop. Work, 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 eh? Just not enough hours in the day. Alrighty. Okay, honey bunches. How we
How is life
doing?
treating you?
Uh-huh. There we go. Okay. Try it again. Nice. Okay, so that's slowly going up. Okay, did you know? I'm just trying to read through these and see which one would be the best one to ask. There we go. Well, no so bad on that. We're almost there, peeps. We're almost there. Okay, sorry, I need to think about what you said, and like that, and like that, and like that. So this would be
Have a
good,
good
like I
day.
say, once we get this part done, then we can start thinking about looking for a permanent place to, start my settlement and whatnot. And I'm
How's
way
life
up in the
treating
air
only
on
the best
that. Hello,
products, eh?
buds. I'm here for the gold, man. Where's the gold? Ta-da! All right, give us a wee little bit of that. Yeah, I'm of several minds about where to go. I really did like the
Have a good
lake
day.
build where I was in in the intro that I showed you, where I was at the 9-year mark, and already had an heir, 5 years old, and all that. That area there was nice. You're a little farther away from establishments, but that being said, you've got wildlife around you. You've got good resources. You got great access to water and fish. And to be honest, Denica was basically a stone's throw away. But the rest of them, okay, well, you got to travel a bit. Pros and cons, right? And then down the road, you're going to have a mount anyway. You're going to get a horse at some point, or a donkey, and you'll be able to ride instead of walking. So, it's all good. Okay, so bear with me. We just get this refertilized here. And a little bit for you. A little more for you. A little for me. I mean, no. A little for you. And like that. Just a couple more to go, and then we'll have another poor job done well, yeah? Alrighty, now we just gotta hoe that stuff in. Ho-de-do, and like that, and like that. And a little bit there, a little bit more there. All the grindy stuff, all the fun stuff, eh? Like I say, it gets better after you get the main storyline, the quests going and whatnot. Once they're kind of done and you're in the game proper, then it's not quite as hurry up and wait and all the grindy stuff type of thing. You'll see as we go along. Like I say, it's a good game. I do like it, and I like the fact that it's fairly mellow and laid back. You do things in your own time, pretty much anyway. Okay, have a quick drink. Good morning, world. And like that, and like that. Okay, nothing in the bird trap, nothing in the rabbit trap. Alrighty, well, let's go on a wee little adventure, shall we? And we'll scope out some places here and think about where we might want to settle. Okay, I'll catch up with you in a bit here. Just gonna do a little picking and grinning. Yep, straw, straw, straw. Can't say enough about straw. Like I say, if you see straw, grab it. If you got a place to store it. I mean, clearly, if you're trying to travel and you're encumbered and whatnot, well, use a little common sense and don't grab it. But whenever you can, in my opinion, you should. Now this is what I was kind of looking for. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, we'll take that stuff. Freebies. And the nice thing about this cave, which you can later turn into a proper mine, once I get enough experience, I can build a mine here. But the nice thing about this is there's a hamlet, a stone's throw from here, so you can gather resources and quickly sell them off if you're in need of a fast buck, right? So this, of course, is, sorry about the light, it's the end of the day here, but you can see there's little outcroppings, and you'll get tin and copper, salt, and with those, you get a little bit of rock each time too. You get 4, 3, 5 pieces of rock, here and there. Now, being late, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to slip through into tomorrow, and then we'll nip over and sell off all what I got here. Okay, good morning, and what a fine one it is. All right, let's just head her over to the hamlet and see what we can do here. Okay, seems I'm a little early. Hello, little one. Yeah, oh, no, I think I see a vendor there. Oh, nobody in here. Okay, excuse me, little one. There you go. Boy, you with the face and the hair. Yeah, you.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
Now, do you want to buy anything that I has? There we go. And we'll get you. Okay.
See you soon.
So, sold off what I could, lighten my load a fair bit. I think we're just going to head her for Petter and get back to the homestead here. And you know where we're going now that I'm home and all cleaned up and presentable. There you are. Wrong button. Get down on one knee. She is not impressed. Yeah.
Hello, friend.
There you go. We are at 100%. Would you look at that? Oh, canoodles, gosh, by golly darn. She likes the dark humor. The little sexy bits and like that and like that. And there we go, guys. And that is how you do it. And of course now we got the big wedding celebration. The mead doth flow and all that happy stuff. And everybody's just glad to have a day away from the fields. Which in reality isn't all that good, because what you don't do today, you just got to do tomorrow. It's not like it's going to go away, So here it's just talking about your heir and all what happens and like that. You have your son, and when he gets to be of age, which I think is 18 or something like that, then he kind of takes over and the game advances from there. Well, I'm married. Yeah, I think we should probably get some supplies and put them in the house so the little missus has something to eat and drink. That might help with the mood.
Goodbye.
And like that and like that. Okay. Yeah. Got home before her, so we will get over here and do a little prepping. And as you can see, we can do the pottage. Oh, very good stuff. There we go. We can do up 3 of them anyway, so that's something. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. Sorry, that's my phone going there. Got a message coming in. There we go. We'll just turn that off. Okay, there. That won't bother us anymore. Okay, there we go. Skill points a go-go. Look at that. Almost like we knew what we were doing and stuff and what have you. I just want to make a little room in here because this storage box is communal. She'll go in that and help herself to the food and the water. She's got firewood to keep the place warm in this winter. I've got to get more firewood in. There's no doubt in my non-military mind. But so we'll get all this food transferred over, and that way my lovely lady has something to sustain herself while I go off on a walkabout and like that and like that. But yeah, we got to figure out where it is I want to settle proper. I'm really thinking, I'm leaning towards the lake again. It's such a good spot, resource-wise, and I mean it's just got a fantastic view, and you're in heavy, dense pine or spruce rather, So it's not like the maple or the birch, because the birch, as pretty as it is, only gives you 2 logs per tree. Now maple, that's where you want to go. That gives you 4 logs per tree. I'll settle for the spruce. That'll do. Okay, now we're just gonna fill up this water bucket, put it on the hot bar, equip it, and there we go. Fill the bucket. Ta-da. Okay, now that'll give her a few drinks before it has to be redone and whatnot. But that'll give me a chance to get more buckets in there and whatnot, so she'll be all happy and all that good stuff. Because, I can't believe I'm going to say it, but it's true. Happy wife, happy life. That's if you want to keep your wife happy and around, I mean, if you're trying to get rid of one, well, maybe not. But in my case, I don't want to do that. I like happy wives. Happy wives are good. All right, now bear with me. I am going to make another storage chest. There you are. Welcome home. I'll be with you in a second here.
How is life treating
what do
you?
Got to say? Okay, how's our little kingdom doing? A little early for that kind of stuff. She's been in the door 5 minutes and she's already got a broom in her hand. Romancing, yeah. No, it is not time to have a baby just yet. Soon, though. Soon, but maybe let's get the honeymoon over with first, eh? But yeah, that's how quick you could do it. I'm not going to ask her right now, but chances are she'd just say yeah, because that's the game dynamic is to, get pregnant and have the kid, right? So, yeah, we will see. But I think for the now, we'll just keep the 2 of us until I get things a little more organized in my head on where I'm going and, get some stuff figured out here. Okay, now let's go and make that storage case, chest, whatever you want to call it. And these are pricey, man. 8 planks. And at this stage of the game, early days as it is, that's expensive. I've had to buy them. You can steal them. You can go around to various hamlets, and if you see a hoe, you can take a chance and steal it. You can go into people's houses when they're sleeping and open up the chests, and if there's stuff in there, you can take it. But I don't know. That's not my stick. I ain't going to do that, right? And if you get caught, oh, gosh, by golly darn heck, gee whiz, is that not a good thing? Because your dynasty level of respect will just drop like crazy. And if it drops far enough, you're foobarred because nobody will have anything to do with you. The vendors won't sell to you. People will basically just shun you. And worst case scenario, you'll get banned from the valley, and that'll be the end of it, yeah? All done, and done. And we don't want that. Besides, just On principle, you know. Don't be a bad guy, man. Do the right thing. But anyway, guys, I think we have made a fair bit of headway today. We've done all right. So I'm going to leave it off here. So brightest blessings, love and light, my friends. And we'll see you in the next one, yeah? Yeah, go tell somebody you love them, eh? Make their day better. Okay. Bye for now.